And now Vice President Kamala Harris is going to be in the state as well. She'll be in Raleigh to campaign on Friday. It's going to be one of her last events before the Democratic Convention, which takes place in Chicago next week.
Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh after talking to one of the state's delegates backing Harris. Michael.
Yeah, after the Democratic Party made this historic switch, one of the Democratic delegates told me she thinks North Carolina is now back in play. We also heard from the Trump campaign about what they'll be focusing on during the Democratic Convention. Within hours of President Biden getting out of the race, Brenda Pollard and North Carolina's other Democratic delegates were among the first to pledge their support for Vice President Harris.
So I think it's history in the making. I think America is ready for this candidate and ready for this leadership.
Pollard will travel to Chicago next week for her 5th Democratic convention. Security is still a top issue after the attempted assassination of former President Trump.
We have been assured that Homeland Security has put multi-millions ahead of the convention in Chicago. They are determined to keep us safe.
Pollard says she wants Harris to focus on what she's going to do for the American people and the contrast in choices voters have.
And we have Republicans who are taking courage to step forward, and they're going to be with us too. We're seeing a momentum that we've never had before.
But it's really been done through selection versus election.
Caroline Sunshine is a spokesperson for the Trump campaign. She pointed to Harris backing a proposal Trump suggested to eliminate federal income taxes on tips. She says Harris needs to answer questions about the Biden administration's record on inflation and immigration.
I expect to see a lot of whitewashing, a lot of rhetoric, a lot of Hollywood celebrities being brought in to distract from the fact that the reality that the Democrat Party, led by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, have created the last 4 years has been one of great suffering for the American people.
A new poll out today from the Cook Political Report is the first to show Harris with a slight lead over Trump in North Carolina. She's up by 2 points, which is within the poll's margin of error. But it is a significant shift since their last poll in May, when Trump was up over Biden by 8 points here. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, thanks so much.